We've all been hearing of the PM's 100 smart cities, and the good news is it's already got the nod from the cabinet approving almost rupees 50,000 crore for the project for the next 5 years. And cities like Dholera and Gift in Gujarat are already on its way to becoming smart. In simple words of our Prime Minister, smart cities are those that are able to attract investments. There are two kinds of smart cities. One, Greenfield project, which is development of new smart cities like Gift. That is, Gujarat International Financial Tech spread across 886 acre and which is being developed as a financial center. Second is the Brownfield project, like the Dholera Special Investment Region spread across 903 square kilometers, which is being developed as a large industrial area. Envisioned as a manufacturing hub, the city is expected to house 2 million people when it's completed in 2040. But we say inspiration must be drawn from the best. Hi, I'm Gitanjali Prasad Chhabria, and in this special episode in our Smart City series, we'll give you a countdown of the top smart cities around the world. So, here we go. On the show today, we tell you how Singapore taps energy from the super trees, how Toronto has performed fairly well on a set of diverse criteria, and how Denmark is a master in squeezing out their national electricity from their wind farms. Top on our list comes Asia's commercial hub and my personal favorite, Singapore. The city boasts of abundant greenery and its immaculate aesthetic beauty simply takes your breath away. But Singapore isn't merely pretty. It runs smoothly on top of the line science and technology. Take a look. Singapore too is an exemplary example of a smart city success. It not just teems with natural and man-made greenery, but also pulsates with streams of data running through almost every part of the city's physical geography. The man-made super trees aren't merely aesthetic, they operate as temperature moderators, absorbing and dispersing heat. They collect rainwater and act as ventilation ducts for conservatories nearby. Several are outfitted with photovoltaic cells to generate solar power. On the city's streets, a network of sensors, cameras and GPS devices embedded in taxi cabs tracks traffic, predicting future congestion and alerting drivers to detour. Singapore was the first place in the world to implement congestion pricing with its advanced system using traffic data to adjust prices in real time. At intersections, elderly and disabled residents use special cards that extend crossing times when tapped against traffic light poles. Subway commuters rarely wait more than a few minutes for a train. The city's water management system is among the world's most advanced, and the government is testing a new desalination technology for seawater that would be 50% more energy efficient than any current method. A super-fast next-generation broadband network already reaches 95% of homes and businesses in Singapore. Next in line is Vienna, which ranks top in most categories like innovation, digital governance, quality of life and environment. It is establishing bold smart city targets like Smart Energy Vision 2050 and Roadmap 2020. It is incorporating things like carbon reduction, transportation and land use planning. Here's a look. Special measures have made the city's infrastructure contemporary and energy efficient. Steps are being taken to modernize its fleet of buses by deploying increasing number of electric or zero-emission buses. There are currently around 350 eco-friendly cars with hybrid or natural gas-powered engines on Vienna's roads. That's not all. An energy-efficient high-tech scooter or Segway allows riders to glide effortlessly through the city. Vienna, more than half of which is made up of green spaces, can also be admired either on foot or over 1,200 kilometers of cycle routes through low-traffic zones. The multiple award-winning smartphone app Quango lets mobile users know when the next tram, subway train or bus departs. Free Wi-Fi access points spread across the city will not only provide internet access free of charge, but also offer location-based information. What's more, the city has one of the largest organic farming in Austria. Now we have Toronto, the highest rated smart city in North America. It is an active member of the Clinton 40 megacities and is working on transitioning to low carbon economy, with the private sector pitching in too to create smart commute. Toronto has performed fairly well on a set of diverse criteria and looked after its academic, creative and private sectors as well as city council leadership, which led to overall success of the entire community. Toronto also recently began using natural gas from landfills to power the city's garbage trucks. What we've heard is that Toronto has a prosperity agenda described as a call to action for renewed investment in the city and cooperation among industry, labor, educators and government to enhance competitiveness and stimulate sustained economic growth. Waterfront Toronto is an example of a massive urban renewal project that is revitalizing 800 hectares of brownfield shoreline on the city's harbour with residential, parks and commercial spaces. The district is building infrastructure that will provide 12,000 new residences with high-speed broadband to individual homes and businesses. According to the city councillor, the city's vision is that innovation and collaboration create inclusive societies to share the prosperity that has been achieved and everyone benefits. It's the turn of the city of love now. Well, I hope you guessed it right. We're talking about Paris. Apart from its picture-perfect beauty, Paris is already well known for its highly successful bike-sharing program called Velib. And there are several such energy-efficient programs that they're launching. Check it out. Apart from their bike-sharing program Velib, electric vehicles called Autolib, which currently has 250 rental stations, were also launched. And in the year 2050, Paris could be a green paradise of smart architecture. With the Paris's climate energy plan commitment to reduce 75% of greenhouse gas emissions in the next 35 years, plans are to design towers to bring greenery in the city and provide renewable energy. It is being touted that these buildings will put up a good fight against increasing urban heat island effects, a phenomenon where the populated metropolitan areas grow warmer than their surroundings. From coiled hives to plant facades, this architectural marvel will be something to look out for. A popular urban design project in the city is the Low Line. It is already a leader in data store which receives over 25,000 visits a month, and over 450 transport apps alone have been created from it. The city coming up next reminds me of glossy buildings, flashy streets and lots of buzz and energy. You ask what? Well, it's New York, guys. The city is working on addressing issues like preventing fires as well as identifying questionable tax refund claims, a move that is expected to save New York almost $100 million over the next 5 years. Here's more. The IT giant IBM has devised a tax collections optimizer which uses a unique combination of data analytics to create action plans for each tax case. When it comes to its reputation of being green, New York hardly scores, thanks to its abundant skyscrapers and congestion. But architects and designers are working towards changing that perception by transforming unused areas into sustainable public spaces, like at a former bus depot and a temporary jail. A popular urban design project in the city is the Low Line, a subterranean park in the abandoned trolley station that utilizes the sun, a glass shield and a parabolic collector to illuminate the space and provide energy for plants and trees growing there. A team of designers are also planning to build a crowd-funded plus pool that filters out sewage from the river water and makes it safe for the public to swim. The UK capital scores well for its sustainability innovations and its robust transit system. London is working to leverage government, academic, business, transport and consumer data in the hopes of making the city more efficient and innovative. It is already a leader in data store which receives over 25,000 visits a month, and over 450 transport apps alone have been created from it. London's road transport system is among the most advanced in the world. It boasts of innovations like congestion charging using number plate recognition, the Intelligent Road Network Management System and Wi-Fi on the tube. It has also announced the launch of the largest Wi-Fi network in Europe. London's efforts towards digital money is also proving to be efficient, with transport's contactless Oyster card to using credit and debit cards, not to forget how hydrogen energy and fuel cell technology have been used for an emission-free way to power London's transport, homes and businesses. It is also innovating new technologies to reuse waste heat such as from underground shafts and substations. Another Asian city which is climbing up the charts is Tokyo. The city plans to create smart suburbs or eco-burbs as they call it, which will have homes that integrate solar panels, storage batteries and energy-efficient appliances all connected to a smart grid. Smart mobility is also part of the plan. After the East Japan earthquake, the goal is to build sustainable towns which are disaster-resistant and eco-friendly. Plans are underway to build a smart eco-town project in Fujisawa City out of a closed factory. Reduction of carbon emissions is also being worked upon in cities through an intelligent network of electricity grids. The town, made on 45 acres, will be powered with devices like solar panels, storage batteries and LEDs that will work on maximizing energy efficiency. Copenhagen is top on the green scale and global resilience. The city is taking its role of sustainable innovation very seriously by committing to carbon neutrality by 2025. The mayor recently said that cities are growth engines that have the potential to stimulate the economy through clean tech innovations. We agree. Denmark has decided to lead the transition to become a green growth economy entirely independent of fossil fuels by 2050. The business of introducing sustainability into a city like Copenhagen changes the patterns of production and consumption, growth and employment. In its bid to introduce more sustainability into the city, Copenhagen has applied different smart solutions like the following. A complete modernization of the sewage system has allowed for an improved water quality while opening a public harbour bath. An underutilized part of the city centre has now become a strong urban recreation space. Cycling is integral to urban planning and design, allowing for a low-expense, quick, safe and convenient way of getting around. Integration of public transport by investment on an efficient, reliable and highly integrated public transport network, making the levels of congestion and pollution one of the lowest of the major international cities. Making the most of waste, Copenhagen has been able to send less than 2% of waste to landfill. Half of the waste is recycled and maximum use is made of waste to generate heat from the city's district heating network. Wind power. 22% of Denmark's total electric consumption is produced from wind turbines, the highest rated in the world. In Copenhagen, a renewable energy infrastructure has been introduced through a unique partnership based on local ownership, keeping the system warm efficiently by using a district heating system. It is the largest and most successful system in the world, supplying 98% of the city with reliable and affordable heating. Keeping cool under carbon dioxide pressure, Copenhagen has built the first two district cooling networks based on free cooling from seawater abstraction, along with running surplus from the district heating network. Now here's one city that understands well that no matter how much you insist, people will not steer their eyes away from their mobile phones, and hence Antwerp has developed special text lanes. The Belgian city of Antwerp has dedicated special text lanes similar to bicycle lanes for pedestrians who can't stray their eyes away from their mobile phones. The walkways marked with white paint and the signage text walking lane are designed to enable those on their phone texting to walk without disrupting regular pedestrians. Reportedly, the lines have been laid out by Dutch smartphone specialist company MLab. As rightly pointed out by a publication, there are now more mobile devices on the planet than there are human beings. Therefore, it isn't a bad idea at all to have a lane dedicated to mobiles too. Barcelona is a pioneer in low-carbon solutions. It is among the first in the world to adopt solar thermal ordnance and promotes electric vehicles with charging infrastructure in place.
As the world continues to urbanize, with 180,000 people a day moving into cities, the competition between cities will continue to grow economically, environmentally, and even socially. The cities that embrace technology will surface as the winners.
Think about it. Only 1% of what can be connected is connected today. Imagine the possibilities. The internet of everything has arrived and is ready to change the world.
Cisco is extremely excited about Barcelona because the city is utilizing the internet of everything. By connecting its people and things to a city Wi-Fi, Barcelona is creating new services, richer experiences, and unprecedented economic opportunity for its people, for its businesses, and for its partners.
Barcelona is a social dream, and technology is able to make this social dream possible.
We face in Barcelona the very same problems that every city in the world faces. So we want to tackle those problems with technology.
What we're trying to put in place is a common solution for all the cities of the world.
It is estimated that 40% of traffic in city centres is caused by cars trying to find a parking space. Now, in-ground parking sensors communicate with devices in cars to help vehicle owners quickly find an available spot.
Putting sensors in parking spots allow us to get less cars, less traffic, people happy, so that the city becomes a more livable place.
We have to make it possible for people to understand that internet might be changing their daily life to improve it.
We transform the experience of wasting your time waiting for the bus into a full contact with the city. People can find information on routes for the bus, plus information on the area, business, commerce, shows.
Barcelona's citizens not only enjoy the smart bus stop experience, but are also able to maintain their Wi-Fi connectivity while on the bus or underground train. This allows citizens to get the same sensation of connectivity as they get at home. Understanding that much of a city's energy waste comes from less than optimal use of lighting, Barcelona is installing highly efficient streetlights which are dynamically managed to save energy, optimize maintenance, and provide a safe environment for citizens. A city-wide network of sensors provides city officials with concrete information so that they can make decisions based on real-time data.
Getting information on the flow of citizens, on noise, on pollution, on traffic, on weather conditions allows cities to streamline the city operations, reduce costs, and also improve overall sustainability. Economic sustainability, social sustainability, and environmental sustainability.
Barcelona can generate a blueprint of what the cities can become, and this is what gives full sense to what we're doing in Barcelona right now.
Technology is for people, technology is for using it, and technology is for improving citizens' lives. We are sure that the Barcelona of the future will be even much better than it is now.
Smart cities represent places where people will want to live. By connecting the unconnected, cities will be completely transformed. These are the cities that will harness the power of the Internet of Everything.
Smart city isn't just about technology. It should be ingrained in the people to make their city run smart. Now that was our list of the top smart cities around the world. If you think we've missed out on a few, do give us your feedback and suggestions. Till we meet again, goodbye.